Hello, my name is Tony and welcome back to Predicted. In today's episode, I'm going to be reviewing Memoize London Imperia by Rowan Row. I'll be right back. So thanks for joining me again, I really appreciate it. To anyone new that hasn't watched my channel before, if you wouldn't mind hitting the subscribe button just down below, I'll really appreciate that, thank you. Let me tell you a little story about how I got this. I recently did a wish list with Steve from FRAGS to Riches. I'll link his channel below. And on that wish list, I mentioned that my niche want for the year was Imperia. Now the reason it made my wish list was because a sample box from the Perfume Society, and in that sample box was this. It's the only one that came with a presentation like this, and in there was a card. Let me read you what it says on the card. Imperia by Rowan Row. This sent echoes of many years gone by, my journeys, my travels, my developments. Like a phoenix from the ashes I rose, through inner strength, determination and inner belief. We all have the power within. Let us help you find your Imperia. So Imperia translates to mean inner strength. Now on this fragrance, Memoize used Rowan Row as their ambassador and he helped launch this fragrance. So Rowan Row is the face of the fragrance. So great looking guy. Huge on social media, has a huge following, so they picked someone that could really help the brand, I believe. Let me show you the presentation. So this is the box and the sleeve comes off and we open the box, and in the box you have the fragrance in its own holder. The actual bottle itself is matte black with a gold plate on the front and a black wooden cap. So I believe this is the only bottle that has this presentation with the all black and the matte black bottle. It is a gorgeous looking bottle. This is 100 ml. It's an eau de parfum. It's, I believe, 25% concentration. In the UK you can buy this in Selfridges. So let me tell you a little bit about the fragrance. While I run through the notes, I'll put the bottle on the screen just to show you a little bit of the presentation. So in the top we have lemon and bergamot, in the mid we have clary sage, lavender and mint, and in the base we have black amber, leather, spice woods and moss. Let me show you the atomizer. So unbelievable spray, I hope you can see that on the camera. So you hold it, a small one for a small spray, you can really control the output. It's just a gorgeous fragrance. Let me try and explain it to you. This is quite difficult to describe. And the reason for that is because it's very hard to pigeonhole it into a category of the style of fragrance it is. I will do my best to try and explain it to you though. It is a little tiny bit citrusy on the top. That dissipates quite quickly. And then it just becomes a very clean, fresh, almost soapy fragrance, but it never becomes powdery. In the dry down, the leather adds a touch of masculinity, but I think that's helped along with the spice woods and the moss. There's not one note that really jumps out at you. It's a bit of a scent bubble. Nothing really pops out to say, look, I'm leather or I'm mint, but the freshness, I believe, is helped along with the lavender and the mint. I believe they play quite a big role in the profile of this fragrance throughout the wearing. I find it just incredibly wearable. It is a Swiss Army knife type fragrance, so it is quite easily a signature scent. And the reason I say that is because it is so fresh, clean and easy to wear, but it's masculine at the same time. You could wear it anywhere. You could wear it in any season. You could wear it in any environment. The picture that Memoize try and create is that with Rowan, he's dressed up to the nines in a tuxedo, very, very nicely fitted, white shirt and bow tie, and he does look incredible. And that, I can imagine this working really well for it. it would really stand apart. I've not smelt anything quite like this. It's a tiny, tiny bit classical, but very modern at the same time. It's something I'm never going to get tired of. I could literally wear this every single day and night, and literally to anything. It would be a great signature fragrance, especially for someone that likes to dress up and look good. So where can you buy this? You can buy this in Selfridges, and it's £127 as this video's live for this 100ml bottle. I believe they do an engraving service on the top of the caps as well. You can also buy it in America at Door Perfumes. I'll leave both links below so you can check it out. Now, after I did the video with Steve, Memoize reached out on Instagram. They messaged me and thanked me for my kind words on the video, and offered to send me a bottle. Now, they didn't ask me to review it, so the fact that I got this free bottle isn't influencing my judgment on what this fragrance is like. So I am telling you from my heart that this is genuinely a beautiful fragrance. That was mentioned from the sample as a niche want before I even received this. This to me is just the absolute icing on the cake. I am blown away from the generosity from not only Memoize but from other lovely people in this community, and I hope you know who you are. Thank you to everybody for everything that you've done and given me this opportunity to review some unbelievable fragrances, and it does help my channel grow, so I literally thank you so much. Thank you to Memoize and thank you to Holly for sending this out. This literally does mean the world. It is just such a beautiful fragrance, and I'm going to cherish this. I haven't got a big budget. I can't go spending out hundreds of pounds on niche product. I buy the odd fragrance here and there to either enjoy myself or to review, but I don't go spending a fortune, and I can't justify that with my family. I can't go spending that money when I've got mouths to feed and a mortgage to pay. So thanks again, really do appreciate it. If you've enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell and click all. That way you'll be amongst the first to receive my content, and it will pop up in your news feed whenever I release my content. Don't forget to like the video, and don't forget to comment. Have you tried anything from Memoize? Have you enjoyed a fragrance from them? What's your favourite? Is there anything about the brand, or is there any fragrances that intrigue you? Please leave a comment below. Thanks again for watching and joining me. I really appreciate it, and don't forget to keep smelling wonderful.